Hello guys, in this run I'm finishing hard mode using only one monkey tower. No support, no buffs, just one tower. The goal is to achieve all for one and one for one. If you are here for the strategy, you can skip to the conclusions. For everyone else, I've got a story to tell. So, next to my apartment, there's a sidewalk that runs alongside the river. The river itself isn't spectacular. Actually, you could say the opposite. But it's a nice place where people gather to run, to walk, to move, or just to be outside. If you watched the previous video, you already know about the 90-year-old runner. He's one of those people. It's always a pleasure to see him and talk to him. His energy, his stories, the way he talks about life, all of it is impressive. I already told his story in the previous video, so I won't repeat it here. But he's not the only one. You know the song, You Are Not the Only One. Another person that always stood out was what I call the fresh retiree. Back when I was running, I'd see him while I was getting dressed in my apartment, then I'd meet him outside on the sidewalk while I was running, and later I'll still see him running when I came back home and change, which basically means this guy was running a long time. Like, seriously running. The kind of running you'd expect from someone in his 20s, not someone well past 65. My window is facing that same sidewalk, so even on the days when I can't run, I can still see him out there. And before you ask, no, I'm not a stalker. It just happens that my window if it's facing the same sidewalk we were all running on every morning. He had just retired, and you could tell. That look of someone who had just stepped out of a tunnel after 40 years of work. In just a few months, his expression changed completely. He looked younger, lighter, more alive. All from something very simple, moving every day. The third person is what I like to call the young grandmother. I remember seeing her doing a mix of fast walking and short running intervals. Nothing impressive if you measure it in pace or distance, but impressive if you actually pay attention. These people inspire me without saying a word. They didn't post quotes, they didn't explain routines, they didn't try to motivate anyone. They just showed up. And they still do, even on the days when I don't. Remember me spying on them from the window? I think we all relax in different ways. Sometimes it's a walk, sometimes it's a short run, sometimes it's a bike ride, and sometimes it's watching a movie, a video, or playing a game. So now that I said that, let's go back to the game and see how far this run actually goes. And if you didn't skip straight to the conclusions, thank you for staying and listening to the story. It's totally fine to skip, but sharing stories like this is kind of the point here. Anyway, thank you for listening. And now that I'm thinking, I think I'll tell you guys the strategy. Yes, you can hear it in the conclusions, but you put in the effort to listen to my story. And hopefully it was not an effort for you, but who knows? But I'll treat it as an effort and I'll reward it. So, the strategy that I read on the internet is you place the pirate, and he has a name, Buccaneer. You go with this upgrade at max, and you can achieve level 80. Actually, I tried this in chimps mode, and in chimps, that means no mistake allowed, I managed to get to level 93, but at level 93 I died. I reset it a couple of times and I tried to use his ability exactly on the spot. At the end I'll put a short record with that part and you'll see it. But I was still unable to do it. So I think 93 it's max you can achieve. Only with the pirate, but don't tell the others that jumped only to the conclusions. And you'll see the video at the end and you'll know why is that there, but they will not know. And what I really like about this one, so what I like about the pirate is that this skill, it's so OP. I didn't get to use it now at level 40 because I was talking, but you'll see later when we'll have bigger mobs that I'll use it and how they die in an instant. It's so easy, man. I'm waiting to unlock the Paragon for him and use it because it looks so fun and so strong. I really want to try it. What I don't know for this achievement, all for one and one for one, I think it is called. What I don't know about this achievement, if the spikes that I have here are counted as other monkeys or things. Hopefully they are not. If they are, I need to reset this and go with what should I call it, with no, to not take into consideration the tech tree. Hopefully it's not the case. Hopefully it's not the case, but we'll see. If that's the case, I'll do it again and I'll let you know that happened. Yeah, and these days are so hard because like I told you before, if you don't know, it's okay. I'm still a small channel and yeah, it's okay. But like I said in previous videos, I'm not allowed to go outside and run. Actually, I'm not allowed to do any effort, like at all. And that's because I had a hair transplant almost 2 weeks ago. No, today we have 2 weeks since I did the hair transplant, and I'm not allowed to do some effort. And it hurts me to... You saw how I got him? And it hurts me to just look on the window and see them outside. So the 90-year-old guy is outside running every day. The other one lately in the past 1 or 2 weeks, I didn't see him. Maybe he's in a vacation or something, because usually he's there every morning, and it's so frustrating to not be able to go outside and run while they are doing it at 90 and 65, 68, I assume he has, the other guy. It's frustrating because they are doing it and outside it's raining. It was snowing earlier. That's weird weather outside, but they are still doing it. When I run outside, I still do it. I've still done it when the weather was not perfect outside. Because when you want to do something, you'll do it. If not, you'll find an excuse. Remember, if you don't know, I have a video in which I'm telling a story about the excuse I don't have time. And I'm telling the story on how I started running and how when I start running, it was just so painful. And not painful, but imagine I go outside in the morning, run 1 hour, and afterwards I go back in my room and sleep for 2 hours just to recover from that. That was my beginning. And now I get energy from running. Weird how the body works, but it is what it is. That's how it works. And if you take care of your body and your mind, you'll be better. I don't want to get to 100 years old, for example. Hopefully I'll get there. That's my goal. But I don't want to get there and have to pay hospital bills, to stay in the hospital and so on. I want to be able to run, to move around at 90, 100. So I want to age like a fine wine. I don't want my kids to take care of me and others. I just want to be independent and live my life until the very moment, and to be able to move around and so on. I would really love to have my cats until then, but I don't think that's possible because average lifespan of a cat it's around 20 years, I'd say. That if not So I saw an article from Japan, I think it was. Yes, a doctor from there discovered a medicine, a vaccine for cats, because 8 out of 10 cats are dying for kidney disease or something like that. And he found a vaccine for that. They are testing it. They are hopefully will place it for production, so for general use in half a year or 1 year max, something like that. And the vaccine should treat treat and prevent the kidney issues. So that will raise the lifespan of a cat from 20 to 30 years, and that's medium. So that means that my lovely cat, I love them both. So both lovely cat, they have a chance to live more, and I'll get a chance to spend more time with them. If they'll not survive, I don't know, if they'll not live for 20 or 30 years, I'll just be there for them and ensure that they will have the best life. Because they are special to me. They helped me get through some real hard, not real hard, but they helped me. One of them, Pixie, helped me get through pandemic. And pandemic was harsh on all of us, I'd say. If you say pandemic was not harsh on you, then okay, you are a lucky guy or woman, although 98% of the viewers are male, but okay, that's okay. But yeah, pandemic was hard on me, and she helped me. She was there for me, and she helped me, and I'll try to make her life as good as possible as long as she lives. Because for me, that can be, I don't know, 10, 50, 20, 30 years. Okay, but for her, for Pixie, for example, that's her whole life. And I want her to have a good life. The same applies to kids, because I also love kids and I want to give her a good life. But I just took the example with Pixie because it was easier to explain it. I will talk in a video about them and I'll tell their stories, so I'll create 2 videos at least, but not right now because I feel like they need a good story and they need some more audience. Because right now there are some views on the channel, but I'm still in the beginning and I'm still not, what should I call it? There are not enough people and I want their story to be heard. Does it make sense? I hope it does. For me it makes a lot of sense to do it like that. Because they are important for me and I'm more or less, but more than less, proud of them. And I'm really happy I have them. And on this channel I'll talk a lot about cats. About this run, I think we already done it. Yes. Okay, this is a free play mode. Okay, let's go a bit in free play mode. So we done it. We got the achievement. Hopefully we got it. Can I check? Yes, I can go home. Achievement. Look, 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 I have it. And now let's go back. It was spa, right? What? Is it saved? No. Yes, 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 yes. It's first time doing this. And now what I'm curious if this will be different in chimps, in hard mode than on chimps, because on chimps I died at level 93 and I'm curious if for this one is different. So I will get maybe at level 100 because hards should be easier than chimps, right? And I'll have more lives, and I think I managed to have 60 life left, or no, not 60 life. I think only 67 balloons got past me or something like that. So maybe I'll get past level 93, but we'll check in a bit. Anyway, for conclusions, let's go with that really fast. If you want to unlock the achievement, you saw it. You take this guy, place it here, go 2-2, afterwards you go with 0-5-2, and that's it. You have it, you unlock it, easy peasy. And you also, I don't know why is the keyboard not working on continue. I'll press the button like that. And you also get some good XP, man. I think I'll do offline one more run just to unlock the Paragon for him. But in the save run, look, now I'm pressing 1 and it's not working. So I have to manual click it. That's a bug. I just found the bug. Yay! In real life, I'm also a tester. I'm testing some application for a company, whatever. A desktop application. But now, I didn't want to be a tester. I didn't want to discover bugs. But I found one. I'm curious if you have around you people that motivate you just for them being them, if it makes sense, like my guys from the sidewalk. If you have people like that, I'm really curious to hear about them. For me, these are the really inspiring people, not the ones that are selling courses on Instagram, on whatever. No, those for me are not the ones. I really like to see real people doing fine in life, inspiring others by doing their things. Imagine the 90 years guy. So he had spine injury at 30s, and doctor said that he will not be able to move, to not make any effort and so on. And he did make any effort, and he runs at 90 years old. So that's a thing. Now, where are those? Yes, I got them. This needs to be placed with strong, and that's how you kill those. Yes, 94, because yes, hard mode is easier than chimps. So let's see if we get 100. Let's see. Although this run doesn't look fine. Okay. 9 lives left. 9 lives. Yes, 95. Woohoo! That's cool. Let's go. I need to hold my mouse here and take those. No, now I'm dead. Yeah, I cannot kill those. But 95 is a bit better than on chimps, but yeah, it is what it is. We don't continue. This guy is strong, man. You don't mess up with pirates. So now, for the persons that skip to the end, this is the conclusions part. Welcome. So in order to achieve this, you just go with the pirate. You have it here, Monkey Buccaneer. You place it in the middle. Make sure you cover as much as possible from all the paths. The path is like this, like this, like this, like la 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 la. You get the idea. And now you set it to strong. You go with 020, 022, 052. That's it. You need this for camo, and you need the other one for the spell. You don't need to use his spell, but I use it because it's fun. And that's it. You can push to level 95 if you have... In hard mode you can push to level 95. In chimps you can push only to level 93. But on level 93 you have to pay attention and do it like I did it before. Otherwise you will not be able to kill the 93 level. I tried it a couple of times in chimps and I wasn't able to do it. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. If you got so far, maybe you listen to the story, maybe you jump to conclusions, please leave a like, a comment, whatever suits you, and see you next time. Bye!